Hi, and welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. And I'm Katie if you're new here. Now this video is going to be a very difficult one for me to film, as I'm going to be talking about something that I've not really discussed with many people. I've not really let people in about this particular issue. Although my closest friends who I speak to daily know, have an idea about, and they don't judge. They accept me as me and all my issues. You may see me smiling, laughing, kind of person. That is what you will see, and that is genuine. But it's also a sign of me that I have severe anxiety and panic disorder, and I've also had depression. I struggle with anxiety every single day about things that you wouldn't even think possible, but thankfully my immediate family understand, and they work around it with me. Maybe because it's been so long that it's become normal. But as my physical health deteriorates, my anxiety gets worse. It's not because I can't cope with my disability, because I've lived with it all my life. It's the fact that I'm getting less mobile. Even though, like, if I end up having to use a wheelchair all the time when I'm at home, that wouldn't bother me. Using a wheelchair is an advantage. It gives me life, and I'm not afraid to use my wheelchair. I've never been afraid. I've never been ashamed of using a wheelchair, because it's helped me get out and about, living a life that I can live. I have seen counsellors, senior psychologists, so I've tried CBT, counselling, I've tried different medication, and I've even tried hypnotherapy to try and help me. And in some ways, certain issues that I struggled with, they did help. And the main things, they ended up making me worse, if you can understand that. I'm not going to go into detail about what my anxiety issues are mainly, especially ones that I live with every day, because they're very hard to explain, because professionals can't even work it out. 11 years ago, I had my hand operated on at Ratington Hospital in Wigan. I spent 3 months recovering from the operation. Because of the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, it didn't work the way that it should have been. It's actually made it worse. So when I spent 3 months recovering, I was at home, doctor's surgery, and then the hospital. So the only people I was seeing was my close family, and any family. I had family who lived across the road, who'd pop in, and other members of the family. But it was only my family and doctors and nurses that I'd seen for 3 months, when I'd been used to go to college nearly every day. I didn't go in every day because they made it so I was kind of part-time, so that I can have time to rest and things like that. Some of the time that I did go in was for learning support one-on-one sessions, so we could do my coursework and revise and blah 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 blah. But yeah, I had 3 months of no college, not seeing any of my friends, so it was so lonely. I wasn't sleeping very well. I I felt lost. I guess I was disappointed with how my hand went, because it made everything so much harder for me physically. So when I went back into college at the end of January, all the people in my classes had made friends with each other. All my original friends had left to pursue other things. It just didn't feel the same. I remember I was crying so much, which wasn't like me. I went into college, I felt alone, I felt lost, I felt unmotivated. I didn't remember just sitting there thinking I'm on my own. I didn't really feel like I made that many friends in my last year at the college. I did end up making some towards the end, but by then it was a bit too late. And I made friends previously, but because I missed the main chunk of people getting to know each other in that year group, which were the classes that I was in, it was really hard to settle back in. I remember there was one of my friends actually who was in my law class. Actually, she's still one of my good friends today, which shows what a nice person she really is. She's lovely. I remember in this class, she was the only one that really seemed bothered about me. Like, she asked me how I was, and she was glad to see me back, even though I didn't really know this girl at this particular point. She sat next to me, we worked really well together, and I got really well with her. But none of us really, so it kind of, I wasn't expecting a welcoming party, anything like that. But just kind of people's knowledge, hey, nice to see you, hope you're doing okay, hope your hand's okay, because it was obvious I had my hand up, because I had it up like that. But yeah, it felt a bit. I eventually went to my GP, because I just wasn't feeling myself. She gave me this survey thing like they do, and asked me questions, and there she diagnosed me with depression. And she tried me on medication, but it didn't really work the way that it should have done. She tried me on a few different things, but eventually I kind of began to feel a bit stronger and a bit. I had things to look forward to, like concerts and stuff in Manchester. Yeah, I started feeling stronger. But yeah, that was 11 years ago. Going back a few years before that, in about 2003, I think it was, it's between the ages of 18 and 19, and I was at another college, a residential college, that I've spoken about. And in the August, my nana passed away. Following month, a month later, I was starting back at college. And I remember, I was grieving, trying to kind of get back into things. And then, just when I was starting to feel a bit more me again, my friend who I met at this college, she was one of my first friends that I made there. We were the same age, we liked similar music, we just got really well. She ended up in hospital. I couldn't see her. No one took any of us to see her, which, it's understandable, it's fair enough. And I remember asking the staff, every now and then, how's this girl, how's my friend? And they're like, oh, she's alright, she's doing okay. And I just took that as, that was it. She was okay. She was alright. I knew she was ill because she was in hospital. December, we found, after a few times I asked the staff about her, I didn't want to bombard the staff for asking about her, and just hope that they'll let her know anything when she was coming back or whatever. But anyway, in December, we got sat down, me and my group, group class group, what do you call it? We got sat down, and a member of staff who I got really well with, I really like her, from memories of the classes that she taught me and some of the other students, and always a little bit girly. But I loved them, I enjoyed them. Probably one of my favourite lessons looking back. And she told us the news, and I let it, let it sink in and that. And then a few years later, another member of staff who we all knew quite well because she spent a lot of time with us, she was apparently supposed to tell us this news about my friend. And I remember thinking, I don't really care who told us as long as someone told us ASAP, because we had a right to know about our friend. It was already a shock because I didn't think she was that ill. No one told me that she was that ill. Because if you know something, you can prepare yourself. So I was in a huge shock. Very sad. I just felt like down, and I remember I reported the situation because I didn't feel happy with it, with how it was dealt with. And I felt like we were treated like we were children, that we couldn't cope with being told that someone had passed away. But I knew that I could cook, because I just lost my nana a few months beforehand. We're not children, we do understand. So I was quite upset about that actually. But I felt glad that the lady that had told us when she did. I came back after Christmas holidays, so it was January. And then over the next 2-3 months, the other thing happened in my living area that affected me. And I started just kind of losing myself. I was spending so much time in my room. And then when I was in my room, I was elsewhere. I was going to see my friend in another living area. I was just avoiding being in the area that I was assigned to. Where my room was, I did socialise with them, but not as much as I was doing. So I was kind of spending a lot of time by myself. I didn't feel motivated. I was interested in going to lessons. I was turning up late. I just felt like I didn't care anymore. I felt alone. I felt isolated, and I felt like I had no one to talk to. Even though there were people around me all the time, and I knew they cared. But because when I tried to talk to them about other things in the previous, because I was there 3 years altogether, that didn't kind of go down very well. Like, the managers were amazing, you know what I mean? They stepped up when, I went to them. And I love this stuff. I love this college. Like, I've got so many fond memories. So many wonderful people that worked there and still work there. Some of them. A lot of them have moved on. It's left us. I felt like I wasn't understood because of previous things that happened, where I felt excluded. I felt like they couldn't see where I was coming from. That they made me feel like I was attention seeking when I was not. I'm not an attention seeking person. I'm the kind of person who will let somebody else who wants some attention to be at the front. I'm happy just sitting on the back doing what I need to do. Don't get me wrong, I have my crazy moments, but we all do. We're around people that we know really well. I felt weighed down. I was got lessons all day, every day, Monday to Friday. Then we had to go to evening sessions in the evening, Monday to Friday. Then we were to go out socialising, like do things at weekends or even during the week sometimes, but rarely. I was the secretary of the student council, which I loved. I felt proud of being in that role for the whole time I was there. and I ended up I had to write notes in my living area for the meeting that we had on a Wednesday. And then I was expecting, they had like GAS goals, which is like a personal goal that you and your key worker would set for you to work towards. But even then, I feel like I was expected so much more of, because of my physical abilities, because I was one of the more able students. So I felt like there was more expected of me. And I was just exhausted. I was worn down. And I was so close to feeling like I wanted to just come home and not go back. But I didn't want that, because I didn't want to waste the last couple of months of my time there. And things were happening in the area as well that were making me feel unhappy. Because I loved my time there. It's so much fun. I learned so much about myself, about other people, being patient, helping other people. And so many experiences I got to experience that I will never get to experience anywhere else. Like, I started having driving lessons, so it was a really, really good college. But I guess I'm just, looking back, I can see the signs of depression, which I didn't know what it was at the time. When I was 18, I didn't know anyone around me who had depression. And I guess the information wasn't there like it is now, which I'm thankfully it is. And I'm not saying my story to look like I'm bitter, or that I want people to feel sorry for me, or that I'm ungrateful, because it's not any of those things. It's just me reflecting back on how I felt at a particular time in my life. To get out of this situation, I thought, well, maybe if I moved areas, it might just give me a chance to start afresh, so I can enjoy the last couple of months. But I was anxious about doing that. And anyway, a student had come from this other area. I thought, oh, well, there's a free room over there. And I knew the staff because I spent a lot of time over there. And my friend was over there. But together with the managers, obviously we had to look at all options. And anyway, this room had become a possible thing for me. And it was supposed to be a trial. But I stuck it out because I felt at home straight away. I felt like if I needed to rest, I could rest. I was expecting so much of me. And I could sit like every night from like 10 onwards till the staff went home, and the night staff would, because at the time the staff would finish at 11, and by then night staff would come on. So we had the night staff until 11, and then I'd have the night staff to talk to as well. And I felt a huge pressure off my shoulders. I felt happy again. I felt I was going to my lessons on time again. I just found a new lease of life. And I remember being home one weekend, and I came back, and the night that I come back, I felt really homesick. And it was so on Monday morning, I was like, oh, I miss home. And I was coming down from my room to the kitchen, and I remember the staff had asked me how it was, and I just started crying. I'd never done that the whole time that I was at that college. And then he fetched the two female staff that were on, and we just sat down and just chatted about how I felt. I never felt judged. I never felt like I had to be someone that I wasn't or that I'm not. they understood that if I needed a rest, I needed a rest. I just felt like they understood my disability more. I could be wrong, that's just how I felt. I just felt like they were a bit more, I kind of need someone a bit more motherly, like someone who just doesn't boss me around, but someone who, well, what do you think about this, Kay? You know, what do you think about that? They kind of talk with me, not at me. And I think because it was male and female staff in this new area, it was just the atmosphere was less, it wasn't tense at all. It was so much more chilled. Even though they had students that had more profound disabilities, you wouldn't see that stress on them. Yeah, I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, thanks, Kay. You know, you made me feel really good about me doing my job. That's not my intention at all. You know, and some of it's probably my own responsibility. I should have maybe just come forward and say, look, this is how I'm feeling, this is what's going on, as well as what else was going on around me. And I think, you know, people might have made time for me, but as I'd previously experienced a time when I did try to explain myself about how I was feeling, it didn't go down very well. I say I got misjudged, I got made to feel like I was attention seeking. You know, I knew that a lot of students needed more physical support than I did. But I need the emotional, the intellectual support more than anything. And I didn't really feel like I really got that. Well, yeah, we you know, I got on really well with staff, but we never really spoke deep. Or I never really opened up properly to them, unlike I did in this new area. Like, looking back, I feel a bit sad, thinking, you know, why didn't I kind of make myself go to someone? Or why didn't a member of staff who they were fully trained in all sorts of different things, so why didn't they pick up the signs? But maybe back then, it's like, you know, people didn't really know the signs, or I hid it well, I don't know. It's really hard. But I'm glad that I made changes and that it turned out for the better. Because at the college, when I was living in my old area, they had in the main building, they had a buzzer alarm. So if a student needed anything through the night, or through the day, just press this alarm. But there were certain students who press it right every hour through the night. And because it's like right on the outside of where my room was, it was, you can imagine I didn't sleep very well. And then the fire alarms would go off because someone had burnt toast. I mean, most of the time I was the only student who could get to the fire escape room, which is a bit scary walking around with all the doors slamming shut. A lot of the things, I feel like I didn't even get a chance to say, look, can you please help me? Because I saw that the staff were busy, I thought, well, I don't want to be a burden, even though you can see me struggling. I was expected to, like, these devise a rota for like cooking and washing up. And I thought, oh, that's good. Thinking you just clean up after yourself, not all the students and the staff. There was like 10 students and 4 or 5 staff. And when you've been in lessons all day and you've not slept very well and you're hurting, I felt like I couldn't say, oh, actually, can I do it another day when I'm feeling up to it, because I didn't feel like I could. And I started just avoiding doing it, going elsewhere. I mean, I feel bad that I did that, but it was really weird that I needed time to myself, away from people. But they never really asked me why are you not doing it? Is everything okay? They never asked that. They just thought, you should be doing your thing. And that was it. I'm like, I thought. And by this point, I didn't really care. And that's not like me at all. I care too much about things and people. Yeah, so I was lessons all day, every day. Not sleeping well through the night. Fire alarm going off every now and then. Busy through the weekends. Student council, and then the weekly meetings and having to type up the notes to give out to all the girls. And just enjoy myself at the same time. It was a lot of pressure I felt. Because unbeknownst to the staff and students, when I went home for half-term holidays from there, I just slept. I slept like 2-3 days solid because I was just that worn out. But I got over there, I smiled and just made myself get through it, as I always do, no matter what it is. But when it all happened in the final year, it just all got too much and I couldn't cope. And the only way was to spend time in my room or elsewhere. Like in the mornings, because the lessons started at 9:30 for me, so I'd get up as late as possible and then wait till all the staff had took the girls down to lessons, and then go and have some breakfast while it was nice and quiet. So obviously by the time I got down, because everyone was going down late, by the time I got down, it was a few hours late. I didn't really care. I just same thing again and again. Certain lessons, I was the editor of the newsletter that went out across the nation. I loved being the editor. I felt very honoured and proud, and I worked so much on that. I worked on that more than anything else. I was passionate about it. It was what I wanted to do after I left there. So I put my being all to it. Sometimes I felt like I didn't get enough credit for it. Because there's certain student staff like, oh, well done, Katie. You know, that's really good. You've done really well getting this all sorted. And then the other staff was like, it was a class day, you know, it wasn't just Katie. And that made me feel awkward. No, why can't I just have a bit of praise? Because I am doing the most of the work. I'm sorry, but I was doing most of the work. I was when I was taking it to the principal every week, having him criticising it, which is not very good if you have self-esteem and confidence issues. Not easy. I mean, it was never horrible. I thought, it's not really my job. I'm a student. I'm not getting paid to do this. You know, so it can't go a bit like, can't be well going anymore. I just felt a bit underappreciated a little bit at times. Yeah, that kind of added to it. If you feel like you losing your appetite, or your appetite has changed in any way, you're not sleeping very well, you've got no motivation, you lost interest in the things that you usually enjoy, you're isolating yourself without even realising, and you feel lost and alone, and you feel sad all the time, and you feel exhausted. Not just because you're not sleeping enough, but you feel exhausted mentally, and your emotions are all over the place, you're just crying and you're withdrawn. Please talk to somebody. Even if it's somebody online, there's so many ways that you can talk to people now. Don't feel alone, because it's not nice. It's a horrible feeling. Oh, talk to your doctor if you don't feel like you can talk to anyone you know. Doctors are there to listen. Hopefully they won't judge you. They'll just give you a survey thing and ask you a few questions, and then together you decide what to do next. Or you can contact it, I'm going to try and link different websites and phone numbers that you can contact. Or you can message me. I'm always around. Even if I don't reply straight away, I will get back to you. I try not to judge. I try to listen and just take on board what you're saying. And just be kind, just be nice to people. That's what I try and do. Even if it's not depression, if it's anxiety, severe anxiety, any kind of mental health issues, please go online and search for, you could go to Mind or Samaritans, wherever you feel comfortable going to. Talking back about the college, both colleges, I loved them both, and I learned so much from them. I had so many wonderful memories, different kind of experiences, different kind of colleges. and these two times were a blip in my journey. Well, I'm gonna finish there, I think. If there's anything else that you want me to talk about addressing mental health or anything else, then let me know, please. I just want you to know that you're not alone. You can talk to me, you can talk to anybody else who you feel comfortable, or contact the links below that I'm going to add. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm sorry it's not the kind of video that I usually do. I just felt like I need to get out there, share my story, my journey, and just hope that no one judges me or thinks bad of me for sharing what I felt happened in my view. So yeah, I'm going to go. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see more of my videos. Hopefully a lot more light-hearted than this. And you don't miss a single video then. And don't forget to click on the notification bell as well, so it will come up in your feed, your subscription feed, then you don't miss a video at all then. If you feel better in any way, no matter how small, and you're thankful that I've shared my story, if it's helped you in any way, then please click on the big thumbs up, give it a like, so that I know that that's done that, because that will help me feel less alone. Hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.